the title is Human Family, which would mean what? What does the title, okay, wait, never mind, we'll leave that to the end, sorry, apologies. Okay, now with the first verse, I note the obvious differences in the human family. Some of us are serious, some thrive on comedy. Now this stanza is quite simple and to the point. You will note that the pronoun used, I, which shows that a first person narrator is used observing everybody else. And they make the observation that more like personality-wise, something that is very easily seen. For example, like serious and comedy. Like it's quite contrasting, like serious people don't really have time for humor, they're more mature and focused on certain things, whereas comedic people will find the fun in everything.
The second stanza says, some declare their lives are lived as true profundity, and others claim they really live the real reality. If you look at the stanza, you can see that there is an emphasis on the word live. But what is living? We all have a different view on how we live our lives and how we live our lives to full extent. And this is what she's trying to say. Some people declare they live their lives, but it depends from person to person, because the way I live my life and the way I fulfill my life might be different to someone else's.
Now with the third stanza, the variety of our skin tones can confuse when used alike. Brown and pink and beige and purple, tan and blue and white, where it refers to physical differences from person to person, that we're not all the same, we don't look all the same. So the colours used here, it's not quite to the point, it's not like black and brown and white, it's not like that. It's more showing emotion. For example, if your skin's like pink, it could mean you're blushing because you're happy or something. If it's purple, it could mean you're like bruised or something, like you're being put under certain kinds of pressure, for example, being beat up or something, hence the purple and blue. Also, the more obvious ones, white, some of us are lighter skinned, some of us have a more beige or tan colour or brown. We all have different ranges from the spectrum, and in the second line of the stanza can confuse when used alike. You will notice this has a fast pace to the rhythm of the poem.
The fourth stanza says, I've sailed upon the seven seas and stopped in every land. I've seen the wonders of the world, not yet one common man. This stanza shows us the vastness of the world, how big the world is. She emphasizes the seven seas and every land because the world is so big and yet no person in this world is the same as another.
Now with the fifth stanza, I know 10,000 women called Jane and Mary Jane, but have not seen any two who really were the same. Here we have the pronoun I again, once again, showing the first omniscient narrator, omniscient character, and 10,000 women. Obviously you won't know 10,000 women, so this is hyperbole to put emphasis on how, yes, there are many people who share the same name, but they're not really the same. And if you think of Jane and Mary Jane, two people immediately come to your mind. Mary Jane from Spider-Man. If you don't know who she is, watch Spider-Man and you'll know. And then Jane, you'll think of Tarzan, the female character in that.
The sixth stanza says, mirror twins are different, although their features jive, and lovers think quite different thoughts while laying side by side. This shows that even if two people look the same, they can still be so different. And you'd think that people who are in love might think different thoughts, but this stanza just shows us that everyone is different and that sometimes even opposites attract.
Then in the next stanza, we love and lose in China, we weep on England's moors, and laugh and moan in Guinea, and thrive on Spanish shores. It's showing this verse is now referring to we, to include you, the readers, and everyone in the poem, to start showing the connection of the human family that we are. Despite we come from different places and have different nationalities, we all experience emotions such as loving another person or losing a loved one, for example. Crying, like weeping, We can all experience happiness or distress, so we laugh and moan, and we thrive on Spanish shores.
We seek success in Finland. We are born and die in Maine. In minor ways we are different. In major we are the same. We all seek success in life. We all want to be someone to people look up to. We all are born and we all die eventually. And this stanza just shows us that our personalities are different. The way we look is different. Our ethnicities may differ. But at the end of the day, we are all human and we all have feelings, we all have emotions, and that's what the stanza is trying to portray to us.
In the last quatrain of the poem, I note the obvious differences between each sort and type, but we are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. This is basically saying, yes, we may look different, we may have different personalities, we may come from different places, who knows? Yet we're all humans, and essentially that's what matters. We're a family, despite our differences and in our certain uniqueness and individualities. We should all be related and connected to each other.
The last two lines of the 9th stanza and the 10th and the 11th stanzas are all the same. This shows that it's basically like a song. It's repeated. We are more like my friends than we are unalike. So this just shows us that, like Tegan said, despite our differences, our race, our nationalities, our ethnicities, our personalities, we are all at the end human.
And because, why would repetition be used here? Hands up, please.
Oh yeah, and if you answer questions correctly, you will get sweets, but the sweets are only coming at break. So we will write your names down, and you will get the sweets.
And if you don't answer?
The chickens. So, anyone have an answer? Why would repetition be used in these last 3 lines?
It is not emphasizing that we're different, yet we're all humans at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now does anybody have any questions? Oh wait, we forgot something very important. The structure of the poem. You will notice that in each stanza it's the same rhyme scheme. It's A, B, C, B, where the second and fourth line of each stanza rhyme with each other. Yeah.
So,
Yeah?
can you please repeat the line?
The rhyme scheme. A, B. Sorry. A, B, C, B. And then it continues D, E, F, E. And it continues. In every stanza, the second and the fourth line rhyme. Alright, so does anyone have any questions about the poem? About any guess?
Can you please repeat what you guys analyzed for We Love and Losing China, because I missed it.
Okay, basically it's saying despite we come from different places and have different nationalities, we all experience emotions,
Thank you.
which is what makes us related to each other, you know, because we're all humans, we all have feelings,
We all
even though we
cry.
come from different places. Are there any words you guys don't understand? Any words?
Any questions? Nothing.
Okay, because now so it's game show time.
We're doing the questions already.
We
So-
would suggest that you guys make notes about this as for exam and revision purposes. But yeah, there shouldn't be homework if you guys participate and answer the questions. So we will be nice like that.
And remember, you do get sweets if you answer correctly, so I will be writing down the names
But at the moment we don't, so we'll just threaten you with chicken noises.
for now.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Describe the form of the poem in detail. Any takers? Or are we going to choose a specific person?
I would like to try to answer this question.
Okay.
No matter where we either go, or no matter our background, or no matter how we look or feel, at the end of the day, we are all human. We all have felt something that another person felt, or we are going through the same thing another person felt. So we are all family, no matter where we go.
Okay, that's kind of another question we have. What is the message of the poem? So the form, like for example, the rhyme scheme,
The structure of the poem.
basically.
Rhyme scheme, how many stanzas?
There are
11 stanzas.
Okay, continue, please.
There are 11 stanzas. There's an A, B, C, B, D, E, F, E. Yeah, that type of rhyme scheme. And then in the last two stanzas, we are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike is repeated. Yeah, that's all I can say already.
Yeah.
And the poem has 40 lines in total. Well,
Congratulations.
well done.
Okay. List the names of all the places mentioned in the poem. Oh yes, more takers. Good, good. Okay.
Nathan.
China, England, Guinea, Spanish shores, Finland, and Maine.
Okay, just a quick. This is not one of the questions here, but does anyone know where Maine is or what Maine is? Matt, you are allowed to answer.
Why not? I want to switch.
Anyone?
Place in Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America.
Yes. So Matt gets a sweet. Okay.
Okay, next question. What is the theme of the poem in your own words? Shall I play the chicken noise?
Priscilla?
Unity, diversity.
Unity and diversity. We are all human. We are all the same, even though we might not look the same or act the same.
Also to add on that, it's also individuality as well. But despite that, and the diversity, we are one.
The fourth question, identify and quote a paradox and explain its effect on the ultimate meaning of the poem.
Did you guys die?
Are you guys here? Anyone?
And
Okay, I'd like to give it a try. Okay, in the first stanza, you spoke a bit about the personality. I think the paradox might be the lines, some of us are serious, some thrive to comedy, or on comedy. I think the whole effect it has on the poem, it shows that everyone is different personality-wise. I don't know what else to say.
that was meant to be a yeah. In case you guys didn't catch that. Okay. What? Oh, okay. List 3 noticeable differences of the human family mentioned in the poem and briefly discuss the significance of each. Are we going to pick someone? Matthew?
Can I quickly? Thanks. The variety of our skin tones, I think, is one of them.
Sorry? like Matthew said, skin tones, nationality, and personality, I suppose.
How does that inform? How is the significance of those three factors? Anybody want to add onto that?
So there's personality, nationality. What else did you say?
Syndrome.
Skin tone. So why is that significant in this poem?
Fallon.
It's something that is all different people, different skin tones, all different nationalities and personalities.
Well passed.
Okay. What do the mentioned colours, brown and pink and beige and purple, tan and blue and white, refer to or represent? I did mention this earlier. Other hands, people who haven't answered.
Madame?
The physical references.
Okay, yes, but explain more. Okay, yeah, Fifi.
I say, well, we might different skin color and they represent different skin colors and different emotions. Like I like to quote what Tegan said. Like when you're purple, you might be bruised or hurt, or blue, you feel down.
Got it right.
Okay.
What is the mood of the poem and how is it evident? You guys may look on the board for the mood on Mam's board.
Low rent.
Middle row top. Bottom third bottom. No, middle row. The middle row.
Would you like to read into the class, Ahmad?
Mood is the author's emotional perspective towards the subject of the literary work. It refers to the mental and emotional disposition of the author towards the subject, which in turn lends a particular character or atmosphere to the work.
Thank you. Who would like to answer?
What is the mood of the poem and how is it evident? So the author's leaning toward the topic of the poem.
Double?
I'd say hope. The one.
Why do you say hope?
I think the speaker uses the speaker mentions that we are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike more than once, and I think this repetition is just to make us, the readers, realize once more that we are more alike than unalike, and I think that's very hopeful.
Seems decent.
Cool.
That was, wait,
Really cool.
it's cool. Okay. Okay, what message is being portrayed in the poem and how is this done? Jerome technically answered that at the beginning. So, thank you.
Please repeat what
Would you like to repeat your answer?
So what Jerome said
Wait,
is
yeah. I remember now. So, no matter how different we are from skin tone or nationality or personality, it doesn't matter really, it shouldn't matter really how you look or where you're from, but more of like, who are you as a human being? So, we're all thinking like,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, last question. Refer to the repetition used in the last lines of the poem. Why does the writer do this? It's line 35 to 40.
and we have mentioned this a couple of times. Yes.
I think it's some form of propaganda.
Why?
Anti-Trump statement.
Because she keeps emphasizing it, almost to force it into your head, to make you believe that you are more alike than unalike. So she's trying to force you to believe something by repeating. She's like trying to persuade you with is it pathos? No, yeah, one of those.
We agree with that answer, but maybe she's doing this in a less forceful way than what Davide is trying to tell us that she's doing. I think we believe that it's just to emphasize the whole concept of the poem that we are all human and we all belong to this human family. So yes, she is trying to enforce that onto us.
Yeah, because the more something is said to you, the more likely you to remember it. And also, I personally think that the message of this poem should actually have a big effect to make people realize it doesn't really matter what our differences really are. We should be a family and love each other no matter what. That may be hard, but we can try. So that's the end of the questions.
What time is this period in?
At 5:30. So they've got time to cut and paste.
Okay.